Are you being serious?
No, the women's suffrage part of history, I was like,
Yeah,
I didn't even learn it.
I never studied that in
I was
school.
nodding off. So, the vehicle that the first woman driver ever drove has been found.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
Wait, I'm sorry,
What's
say
the
that again.
condition?
Like a Ford Model T, like that era?
So the first ever woman driver, she was driving a vehicle, right?
Yeah.
So they just found it.
You better not be pulling up some
How do they know it's a
1908
No.
wagon with scraped
No. It's Amelia Earhart's plane.
They found Amelia Earhart's plane?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
How did they find that?
They found it with sonar.
Why does that look like the Matrix?
What am I looking at?
This is a plane. I
That's a
guess.
plane?
Yeah, that's what they say.
How do they know that it's Amelia Earhart?
Is it an assumption
it's
or
in
is
the-
that for sure?
It's in the shape of her long-lost Lockheed Electra plane. And it was found in the area where they believe that it's been like in the search pattern of where they believe it.
What?
My Google home camera is better quality than that. How come scientists
It's
can't
so-
afford
it's
better
under
shit?
You're
the
ragging on a
water.
sonar detection?
It's like UFO videos. What are you gonna do? They're foggy. It's fucked up.
All right.
All right.
I'm surprised that it's even in the same orientation after all these years.
Easy with that word, dude.
Sorry. Oh yeah, sorry. Forgot they like to be called Asians.
We don't know. We don't know. Okay, so since she disappeared more than 85 years ago while attempting to fly around the world, and she, by the way, she had a guy who was giving her directions, but there's a lot of controversy about, he was giving her correct directions, but she was like, I got it. Right. So people don't know though. Nobody knows. But an underwater exploration company says that it may have found her plane 15,000 feet below the surface of the Pacific Ocean.
15,000 feet.
15,000, yeah.
Is she still alive?
She, not sure.
Did she make it?
If age didn't get to her, I bet the water did.
Somebody's got to ask the real questions.
They, like I said, they kept a sonar image that matches the dimensions of the exact Lockheed Electra aircraft she was flying on July 2nd, 1937.
It's a while ago.
That's pretty awesome.
Right. And so this reminded a lot of people about how she was the first woman driver and about what happened.
Wait.
And about what had
Every
happened.
time she said this.
What's funny?
First woman driver.
That's what happens when women drive.
I get it. Yeah.
Oh, that's not
Yeah,
what
they end up in plane crashes.
Yeah.
I was just pointing out the significance and the cultural significance of that.
My mind goes to car every time he says drive.
Yeah, same here.
Not fly.
Yeah.
Pilot. First woman.
So the first woman driver crashes and the first women flyer crashes. They just crashing.
It's pretty on brand.
It's a Bothie.
Man,
Both.
Yeah.
that's dangerous.
So the guy who was surveying this, the company founder, Tony Romo.
Tony Roma? Tony Roma?
Fuck up.
Story sounding less and less.
Tony Romeo, but
Oh,
Tony Romeo.
Tony Romeo. Thank you. See, we have somebody who's from there.
Could be misinformation, dude.
All we
Watch
needed
out.
was Zuby of all people.
We needed Zuby. Yeah, thank you.
to read it right.
He says you'd be hard pressed to convince me it's not the plane, right? So he's like, I don't know what the dumb bitch was doing that day, but she definitely wasn't flying well. That's what he said.
Oh.
So yeah, they're gonna try to dive deep and actually recover the thing.
Is she one of the people that flew over the Bermuda Triangle and disappeared?
Yep.
Yeah?
It was the Bermuda Triangle?
Was it?
Yeah. Everybody goes missing at the Bermuda Triangle.
So much aircraft.
That's not what Tony Romo said.
I thought it was just like a different area, no?
Nope.
Not everybody.
I remember being so scared of the Bermuda Triangle when I was a kid.
Have you been?
Shit.
No.
You graduated from that?
The Bermuda Triangle, quicksand, and acid rain.
Yeah, quicksand.
Acid rain.
Those three, I was like, I thought I was going to be encountering those a lot in my adult life, and I was like,
Yeah, same with lava. You think
lava. Yep, lava.
Especially hot lava.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Especially after Volcano, the movie.
Dude,
How about Tremors,
When he
though?
fucking jumps from the thing into the, and he's walking.
Dude, Dante's Peak with Pierce Brosnan,
Yeah.
where he was literally fighting a volcano. Is him versus the volcano the whole movie.
Fighting a volcano.
Crazy movie. I don't remember.
Okay.
Damn, he fought a volcano.
we don't do spoilers.
He had an AK-47 and he was
He was just shooting into the volcano.
yeah, he was shooting the motherfucker, dude.
So Zuby, what do you think about women drivers?
What do I think about women drivers?
Yeah.
Is this a cancellation attempt?
No.
No.
No, I'm joking.
Of course not.
What do I think? I don't think about women drivers. I mean,
I don't feel safe when I'm in
That's
Uber with
fucking
a woman.
woke shit.
You don't feel safe in a female-driven Uber?
As soon as I sit down and it's a woman,
I mean,
I'm just like,
I grew up in a country where it was illegal,
Oh, that's why you don't have the.
They legalized it in 2018.
Did anything change?
See, that's why I asked.
Is there more accidents now?
I have not checked. I have not checked the statistics. Well, I'll tell you something funny about Saudi. I'll tell you something funny when I was growing up. So it was illegal for women to drive there outside the compound, but because of that, you'd see Saudi women in cars in the passenger seat, and you'd have like their 12-year-old son.
No.
Driving the car.
Got safer.
So you literally like you look in cars and you'll just see some like
A baby just driving?
like just driving the thing, and you're like, okay.
Damn, you guys had way more like physical comedy.
That's hilarious.
Is the sentiment out there like when they made it legal? Was that like?
I don't know. I haven't been back for 15 years.
okay.
I'd like to go back this year.
I was wondering if that's a thing women wanted, or if it was like a,
Like enough 12 or 13-year-old car crashes.
Because you know what they say about women's suffrage out here? How like they count all the women that didn't want it.
Yeah.
No, they really do. There was women that didn't want it.
There are tons of women that didn't want it.
Really?
Did you actually not know
I
that?
swear to God, I don't know.
No, lots of women didn't want the right
It
to
was the
vote.
most boring subject in school.
Oh, okay.
Wait, are you being serious?
No, the women's suffrage part of history, I was like,
Yeah.
I didn't even learn it.
I never studied that in
I was
school.
nodding off.
There were a lot of drawbacks for women if they were to be able.
Yeah, because they had selective service.
Oh, right.
What do they have to do?
But they still don't have
Well, it
that.
means they could, huh?
In America, we don't have that.
There's no
yeah.
draft
Bitches don't
for
have to
women.
draft,
Nope.
Yeah.
right?
There's not full
They
equality.
stopped drafting in general, right?
Well, but no.
Drafting women
we
in
had to
town
sign the
to
draft
do
card,
Yeah.
bitch.
When you register to vote,
You did that?
But that's a big reason why a lot of women were opposed to it.
Got it.
I don't want to go to war.
Like, I don't want to go to war. Like,
No.
keep your vote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Amelia Earhart, they found her plane, and like we'll see what happens with
It's
it.
pretty cool though.
Yeah, it's actually it's been a mystery for many years. People thought maybe they actually landed somewhere and were captured. There was a rumor that she had been recovered by like an enemy combatant at the time, and that she lived out the rest of her life. Like
It's gonna make obsolete a whole bunch of documentaries that like made endings.
I watched them.
Yeah.
They're fascinating, and they have like a picture of like what looks like kind of a little boy, but she kind of looks like a little boy too. It's like from afar, you can't really tell.
I like the UFO.
Yeah, she looks like
one,
a squire from afar.
Yeah.
The top 5 stories on this. You know what I was saying about the USA earlier? Doesn't this sum it up?
Man accused of beheading father ranted against government in violent video. Maybe. Teen accused of making hundreds of swatting calls around the country. Perhaps.
That's very American.
On trial, Michigan shooter's mom wishes he'd killed us instead.
It says Michigan, so I guess so.
Yeah, that is, yeah.
Texas AG's pursuit of transgender medical records stirs privacy concerns.
That's us.
It's everything.
Small plane crashes into Florida mobile home park, killing 3. Wow.
Only in all these stories, I'm like, only in America.
Only in America.
Only in America.
each one of those, I'm just like,
That's true.
Some people play GTA, and the rest of us just live in America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that said, how many times have we seen a gun in person without going to a gun range or whatever, having our own gun?
many.
Yeah.
In America?
Me, tons of time. I spend a lot of time in Texas and Florida.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, true.
People are strapped.
Yeah. Just open carry.
But like, you seen a gun like pointed at a person
Oh, no, not pointing
Here?
at a person.
In the U.S.?
in America?
If it wasn't a cop, no.
Same. But
that's
see,
not a
people
regular-
always think that about us, but I don't think that's a thing. I'm just saying, I think the gun owners here are pretty responsible. That's what
For the most part, for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's always under 1% of the population that F's it up for everyone else, right?
And except for on New Year's too, we just like to fire it up in the air.
And birthdays.
What's something that you like here that you don't like in the UK?
Oh, that's a great question. Something I prefer about the US to the UK. Oh, that's easy. That's easy, actually. If you are a go-getter, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're someone who wants to work hard and make it in any field, there is no country that's better than the USA.
So why
You
come
can fly higher and sink lower than.
my
pretty much
buddy
anywhere.
Joe says there's more economic freedom in the UK?
There might be.
I think culturally,
There might be less red tape about setting up a business and doing various things.
Yeah.
USA, despite the freedom, it can be pretty bureaucratic, right?
Yeah,
Like you
yeah,
want to
yeah.
braid hair and you need to get a license. Girl sets up a lemonade stand and cops are on her. You know, like that kind of goofy
Yeah,
stuff.
true. So true.
So I think it's probably in relation to that. But the mentality here
bingo.
is so much more.
You did say that, yeah. You did say you get made fun of in the UK for wanting to.
Whereas yeah, I mean, look, there's the term American dream. There's no other country that has an equivalent to the American dream. There's no British dream. There's no French dream. There's no German.
Cultural, baby.
Maybe there's a German dream, but we shouldn't know.
Yeah, probably not.
Actually, go ahead, Steve. Just go deeper on the.
So yeah, I think
Wait,
that's
me?
a big one, man.
I'm Irish.
German.
I'm Irish.
Yeah, if you want to achieve dope stuff, if you're an entrepreneur, you can fly here like, man, it's crazy. The opportunities in this country are insane, and I think most Americans don't see it. They underrate it because there isn't the comparison point to other places. But there's a reason why millions and millions of people from all over the globe for a century plus have been coming here to set up shop and just do cool stuff.
Yeah, transformed their life in one generation.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we're the only country that had slaves.
No, we're not, dude.
What are you talking about, Anthony? Don't be all woke, Anthony.
Oh, well, dude.
Don't be woke.
You didn't even have the most in the Americas, but yeah.
No. That's not what I saw in the movies.